I set it up to duck and trench.
Baguette, he says. Baguette. Baguette. Oh, he's going to say l'espionage.
Okay.
That's
You voulez-vous français?
okay. We also can't use magic.
They're talking foreign tongues, says the guy.
It'll draw agents if we use magic with him around, just so you know. Although, is that a bad thing? Maybe the agents can help. Although, no, the agents are usually shoot first and then leave. There's no second. Yeah, they're not going to help.
Says the kid.
Kalima?
Yeah, Kalima, Kalima, says the kid.
Can you speak?
Kalima!
I hate you.
Doc had it.
Maybe his throat's dry. Let's give him some water.
No, his vocal cords are probably fucked. This is all in French, by the way.
He doesn't. He doesn't speak French. He just said, and the guy goes, "I'll give him some water." He gets up and hurries outside. Goes, "Oh my God, your horse trough is full of blood."
Yeah, it rained blood the other way. Didn't you see that?
I did, but everybody else cleaned theirs out. You people are disgusting. Oh, he has to make a sandy roll for the fucking state of the barn. Hey! Yeah. He comes back in and sits down. There's no water, boy. I'm sorry, boy. The kids go, pa, 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 pa. And the guy's like, oh, you hear that? He said, Papa, he wants me to let him free.
He wants you to kill him.
Kid. What?
The demons want you to kill them.
Never. Kid goes, ah.
Oh, so the kid understood that, huh?
Who knows? He could just be grunting and stuff. He's making all kinds of weird noises. He continues thrashing around and stuff, and then eventually his arms and stuff, he's going to start trying his strength roll. He wants to pull in the pillars to collapse the roof on you guys. He needs a knot 5 or less. No, he rides helplessly.
I put the gold thing around his neck again.
No, says the guy.
Calm yourself, sir.
It's my boy. He's crying and snotting.
I know, and you said you wanted to be here for this. I told you it was going to be hard. You said you could take it.
I can
take it.
I'm still sitting in the chair, sir. What am I gonna tell his mama? She's missing him something fierce.
In French. So I'm wondering, what if? So you cure whatever parasite is inside, which is currently what's keeping it alive. Now, do we know for sure that it turns it all into black goo? And it, like, if you cure it, do things kind of go back to normal, but it's dead, or no?
Whatever's happened to him has happened to him. So the kid's been this way for quite a while.
You understand them just fine, by the way, there, Marcus.
The kid's been that way for quite a while. So its organs have already probably liquefied or gone black or whatever. So if I cure him, it'll kill the spirit. Whatever energy the spirit was giving the body to still remain alive, quote unquote, will go away and then he'll die. As far as I can tell, the kid's gone. There's no...
So I want to touch the kid's body. Does it feel like it's just full of goo? Like how does that work exactly?
Give me a medicine or chiropractic roll.
Chiropractic? What the fuck?
Bones and shit. Yeah, you're thinking that the kid is pretty much like different varieties of goo. How the fuck it's working, you're not really sure. Probably demon magic is your guess.
Oh.
And to quote many of the PCs in the past, he's all used up inside. It's kind of like those stretchy Gumby toys they used to sell that you could stretch out the doll and shit real big.
Stretch Armstrong.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't see the kid's his the kid's gone.
They continue talking in French. Fortunately, you're not saying anything, Marcus, so nobody's understanding your non-French. What are they saying?
I randomly out of nowhere popped out Stretch Armstrong, which should be completely out of context.
The guy doesn't understand anything what's going on. What are they saying? He asks you.
So now you have that one little bit, like you just have like one of your charges of the unicorn blood, right?
Yeah, I managed to gather 11 doses, if we're going to call them doses, and I brought only one.
Okay.
Doc Fulton, give me a chemistry roll or chemistry/alchemy to know shit.
No, I didn't.
You don't know shit.
You don't know shit. Well, maybe I can just like spontaneously. Oh shit! I can't roll anything. Oh, we haven't tried it with this page though. Oh wow, that worked. I mean, I didn't get my roll, but works on the other tab.
What happens when you try to roll on the other one?
Yeah, try to roll just a random skill real quick for us, Marcus, like strength or some shit.
Yeah, just what happens when you try it.
That.
Oh, we don't see that, so what happens?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't. Oh. I just assumed it was there for everybody to see.
Is it just a bunch of orange text?
Yeah, it's orange.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Do I need to shake the tree?
No. Hold on.
I can shake the tree if you want.
What are you trying to roll?
That time it was gambling, but it's been every skill that has a button on that tab.
Let me have a look at your character sheet. Let's have a look.
Doc thinks about a cure. Freddy works on the page. Everybody's busy.
Yeah, it works. Oh, it's because you get rid of the thing in the multiplier box. Delete that.
Delete what?
You see where it says multiplier, modifier? Just delete that little thing.
Hey, Freddy, I'm thinking for your next edition of the sheet, you should take out the multiplier and modifier box.
Yeah, I'll them, yeah.
There's nothing good.
You mean this check here? No.
Nothing good ever happens from those.
No, I'll just get rid of it. Don't worry. Hold on.
There's nothing here to click. It's just the show or don't show checkbox.
All right, there you are. I fixed it for you. Try rolling something now.
All right, that's better.
Cool. Leave alone the multiplier modifier boxes.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah,
okay,
definitely get rid of that next edition, Freddie.
Please
make a note. No good has ever come of it. I was going to say, you could also make it so all the magic points are always like default of 1, because that way it will never be a 0 and fuck up the sheet.
It has to be a 0. I've already put it on a 0, and that way it doesn't fuck it up.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've already done that.
Oh, well done.
Back to demons.
You can do it. The hit guy sits there and cries in his chair. He begins to talk about his boy and stuff like that, and telling you a bunch of shit you don't care about. He's opening up his heart to you. Talking about him running through the fields and helping around the store. Actually, most of his stories deal with the kid working and stuff. The 1860s.
I pat him on the back.
He cries some more. He sobs on you for a while. Freddy's armor goes, murr, and the guy looks around. Is there a cow here?
Sorry, I'm hungry.
Okay.
I go outside. Water. Huh.
Right, you get a big bowl of water.
I bring it in. Here you go. Drink some water.
He drinks some water. Hey, give it to my boy. He's thirsty, you say.
I will.
He drinks his fill. Thank you. He's kind of funny.
I don't know why people do that. Oh, your father just died? Here, let me get you a glass of water.
That's to refill their tears. They have a finite amount, and they may die of dehydration from crying.
It's a distraction.
Yeah. Although next time somebody does that, he's gonna like, oh, they're refilling his tears. It's gonna stick with him. It's one of those things you can't get rid of.
Now, tea, I understand, because tea really does make everything better.
He looks pensive.
I try my new skill on the blood. No.
And by the blood, you're talking about the silvery, mercury-looking unicorn blood?
Yeah.
That skill doesn't work.
No? Okay.
Well, it failed it anyway, so.
Yeah. It sparkles. Well, that's what I mean. It doesn't work. It sparkles and waits for you to unlock its secrets.
Fucking demons.
It definitely
There's
doesn't.
pattern in it. Look at that.
Oh, God, yes. Definitely pattern. By the way, it looks much sicklier than when you first collected it fresh, Marcus. It definitely appears that it is pretty much like kind of concentrated pattern-infused blood, Chris. You're not sure what kind of effect this would have on anything or anybody. It definitely is going to be quite a wild ride. However, with your detailed analysis there, you're thinking you need to get a fucking chemist to come and do what Freddie was babbling about earlier. I mean, I know you're used to. Right, he begins working at it and destroys the sample.
I didn't do anything at it. I was just looking at it. I thought that was a knowledge skill.
What led you to that idea?
Because you've been using it for knowledge for other people.
Okay. Fine. You can't figure out anything at all by looking at it. Specify what you're wanting to do, because when I ask somebody to roll to know something, like I did earlier, then I'm asking for them to know something. But if you're wanting to do stuff with it, then tell me what you want to do before you roll the skill, and then I can have you destroy your sample. The guy gets real quiet. I'm going to go outside and throw up for a while.
Sounds like a good idea.
He goes outside to vomit.
Better there than here, yes.
Yeah. You hear vomiting outside.
In French. So, like, we're just gonna have to cure the kid, which will suck because he'll die, but we're gonna have to prepare Pop here for that.
Yeah.
Because
And
as much as I would like, the only other thought I have is to go take the blood to a chemist, dilute it a lot, and then see if that would help bring him back.
By the way, Freddie, on something else, give me an evidence analysis roll at half.
I can't hear you.
Hello?
What?
Can anybody else hear me?
yeah.
It's just you, Chris. Then
Can
I
we still not hear
said,
him?
wrecked him, damn near killed him. Not a half.
No.
Okay, cool. Something niggles at your mind and you can't figure out what it means, Freddie. It runs away then. See? And then comes back. And now he's better than ever. Can you hear me now,
I
Chris?
refreshed it.
Cool. Yeah, Freddie looked troubled for a minute, like, hey, there's something important I should be, fuck it. And then he went back to his normal kind of blank look. Spend your paws, Freddie. Spend
No.
your paws.
No, I have 8 left. Fuck off.
Spend your paws. Oh, you should have seen him trying to get his fucking Matrix power, Chris. It was so sad.
It was just,
Just makes me want to make more, so if anybody tries to get it again, they'll just suck them all out.
I mean, do we know of any chemists at the embassy? Doors, not locals? Logan?
No, you guys are the chemist. Well, not you particularly, but the PCs. In fact, the PCs, some of them are such good chemists that they had a little chemistry lab built in the embassy, which has been covered in dust for a long time because whoever wanted it built never, ever.
No, it blew up, Logan.
Oh, it did? Well, that'd explain a lot. Oh, yeah, because of the attack. Right.
Yeah, wasn't he at one point a chemist?
At one point he was, yeah.
Oh, at one point, Joshua McKay used to do a lot of shit. And then he got fucked. Proper fucked.
Well, I mean, he did die, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was a permanent death, but so he's better to be where he's at than gone.
Well, he's also got the ability to flex and comic book lore and maybe a little video game playing and smoking or joint making, I think. Stuff like that. It's important to be able to smoke out of anything.
Doc, have you ever been to the Mushroom Kingdom in MMO Land? Or the Mushroom Village, whatever it's called? Or there's a bunch of mushroom people, fairy people, but I don't know.
The look on Doc's face, like, where is this going?
The reason I ask is because they might have some magical herbs or something that we can use, potentially, maybe. But it's a shot in the dark at this point. I don't know. I thought maybe you would know if you've been there.
The only mushroom people I know of is in sucking. Logan.
You totally froze up in the middle there. The only mushroom people I know of is what?
Are either in the Dreamlands or in this other world called Norath in Lower Sebelis where the king lives.
Oh.
He also has a really cool chain armor piece that monks can wear that regens really well.
That's nice.
He used to sell for $100.
All right. Well, none of the people who are good at chemistry are around right now.
The guy comes back in.
Can't use the blood.
My boy's gonna die, isn't he?
Still French, by the way.
Yeah, but he's speaking in English.
That's fine.
We're currently looking into or thinking about what things we can do to save him. But I'll be honest with you, it's not looking good.
When are you gonna know? Not knowing's gonna kill me. I mean, he looks well. He kind of looked alive before. Now he doesn't look. He look like a statue now.
That's because that gold around his neck is what's keeping the demon at bay.
Damn demons! I'm gonna kill all of them.
No, please don't do that.
Got my shotgun back?
No, you can't.
No.
Oh, he hangs his head. That's a $15 shotgun.
I unload it and hand it back to him. There you go.
Thank you. Well, I can see you guys are really thinking hard, and you've been treating me better than I expected. I don't know how you can stand to be in this barn. Surrounded by all this death and carnage, and don't you people ever clean up nothing?
Why? It'll just get dirty again.
I hand him a broom.
He starts cleaning. He puts down his shotgun and starts fucking cleaning.
Has anybody tried feeding the black ichor to an uninfected animal?
No. I know people have eaten it. And they've had diarrhea and stuff like that. But I don't know about animals. It's not good for you, let's put it that way.
I'm surprised somebody was brave enough or foolish enough to try that.
Well, the villagers didn't know at the time, so they ate it. And then they told us. Hey, Doc, here's an idea. If we take some of the black goo shit over to, like, the embassy and set up a little chemistry station, could you analyze it and find out a bit more about what it is and what happened to it specifically? Maybe
Absolutely not.
But you're a doctor.
I'm not a chemist. I'm a doctor.
Damn it, Jim.
I was waiting for somebody to say that. Here's your card, Marcus.
Thank you.
All right. Fine. Can you, using your doctoring knowledge, find out what happened to all the blood and the organs and shit? If we went somewhere where we can study it at microscopes and shit. Assuming we can find that. Maybe you can summon one.
Freddie, can you see my cards?
Yes. What's up?
Well, there's this one here, alertness. You had a thing where you thought of something and then it went, or
Noticed
you couldn't quite think of it.
It's noticed something.
Well, maybe you noticed something.
Apparently,
Logan's shaking his head, so no.
Yeah.
It's usually for, like, stuff you've literally not seen. Like you missed something. Not something that you didn't think of.
Although with the average PC, their spot hidden is so fucking high that the card is pretty much useless to most of them.
No, what I'm thinking is, well, because this is a weird quasi-magical thing because it's liquefying the body and then it's turning it into something else, and then whatever is possessing it is what's giving it its... Because that's why he can still move around. That's why he can still use his limbs. It's because the goo is acting as like one weird amoebic muscle. So, like, that's how it's staying upright and moving and talking and doing anything. So it's some weird quasi magic.
Oh, Del died.
Really affect.
The guy looks over at you guys. You're talking that fancy foreign language. You guys use your mouth prettier than a $5 whore.
Oh God, hi, sir. Hey, I think maybe you could spend your time best at home.
I was told to clean, mister. I'm cleaning.
He's fine.
They keep them around for the flavor. You're in Marlboro country now.
This does indeed seem to be Marlboro country.
Doc, I do know one person who might, be able to help us. Have you met Professor Ainsworth in Gothic? The crazy science lady?
No.
She is the person who originally teleported us to Rui. She's a crazy, kind of evil, kind of not evil science lady, dabbles in alchemy, magic, shit like that. Maybe she can help. I don't really know. But it's been a while since we've spoken to her.
Oh, she's been abandoned so hard that, she may have left the continent by now.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah, chicks hate that.
All right, sir. We're going to start doing some stuff. If you could go back home.
What should I tell his mama? What should I tell his mama? He drops the broom.
That we're doing the best we can. And we will let you know what we end up having to do.
Tell me when I should come back.
Give us 2 more days.
48 hours. All right, I'll give you 2 more days. And then after that, I got to know she ain't sleeping right. I'm not sleeping right.
I understand.
My brothers and sisters, they're all concerned.
Oh, hey, we've got something good here for that. Try this Dr. Foxy's.
I'm going to go now.
All right.
Anyway.
I see him out.
All right. He goes away.
All right. Let's take a sample of the black goo, and then let's go over to Gothic.
Okay.
Goo!
All right. Let's go over to Gothic.
All right. I'm on board.
I will jump us over to the, assuming it's still workflow, Trump arrival room, Golden Wattle.
Certainly. Give me a, actually, let me check and see if that's been fixed. Low is good. Yeah. You give me your normal luck roll, see if anybody's fucked with your shit. It's an easy luck roll. Yeah, nobody's fucked with your shit. You guys Trump over there, you're in the Golden Wattle.
Okay. I will, before we just straight up leave, just check the storage area. Is it still fine? No one's...
The green rock is continuing to guard your paltry loot that you've left there.
Are the people keeping everything lit here?
Yes, although you notice that I believe isn't Mildred still in there missing? No, where did you do with her body?
Oh, they moved it. I don't know where they put it.
Oh, I know where they put it. Never mind. All right, yeah, the Mildred's missing. Also the other creature that was in there that got caught up, that's missing.
That, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you've even got any treasure in there.
Oh, no, we have a few stuff.
Yeah, it's still in there.
Okay.
Right, you guys, your shit's still there.
Okay, let's, once we go upstairs, I want to have a quick look out the window, see if I notice the Harlequins.
Not from this
angle. Where they
angle.
normally stand.
Oh, you have to go up to the roof and check through
Yeah.
Okay. Don't see them. They could be somewhere else though. Wait. No, they got that weird SCP thing. Give me a spot roll at -30. Yeah, he says. They could just be fucking there and you don't know it.
Hey, Doc, do you see the Harlequins anywhere? Push, do you see them?
Here?
I look out the window.
He points to where he thinks they should be.
Wait a minute. No, I'll take a look.
You don't see anything, Doc. You'd think he may be fucking losing it.
No.
Okay.
No one sees anything? Oh, okay. I mean, there have been less and less of them, so maybe they fucked off for now. All right. Just to be on the extra cautious side, let's go out the back instead of the front to try and avoid getting seen by them.
You guys aren't allowed to go out the front anyway, so you got
okay.
All right. Yeah, it shows like 8 of them fucking creeping after you guys. All right, where to?
Professor Inwood.
No problem. You go to the long abandoned house. All right, sure. -30. Cool. Nobody you can see is following you. You go to the long abandoned residence. Actually, no, sorry. By now, it's owned by somebody else. And they're like, hello. Can I help you?
Who did you buy? Like the person that you bought this from? Are they still around somewhere?
Oh, yes. The government, they're everywhere. Looks around.
Professor Ainsworth.
I heard she used to live here. Didn't she murder somebody and like leave like a few months ago or something?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Freddy looks like he's starting to remember things. Yeah, he did.
Okay, thanks. What kind of store is this now?
It's not a store. It looks like a private residence. There's some kids playing in there and stuff.
Doc, while we're here, you might want to go and get your profits from the blacksmith that you bought.
My what?
Your profits. You know, every quote-unquote season, you get profits from the business. You might want to go and get that. Have you forgotten already?
I don't even remember how much you're supposed to get, so.
I do remember, because I was with you.
Oh, how much am I supposed to get?
50.
50 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could have him turn into gold wire for you.
Okay.
Yeah. He attempts to turn your profits into wire. He says, he gives you 10 meters long wire. There you go.
Wow, that's a lot of gold wire.
10 meters garbage.
Huh?
10 meters, that's pathetic.
He didn't roll well.
All right, sure.
Okay. All right, well, see you next season.
Y'all come back now, you hear? They want to tell you all about the business and how well they've been doing and stuff like that.
Sure, I just didn't talk to him.
All right, great. Give me a fast talk roll to be a charming owner, a charming absentee landlord that they don't hate at all. Unlike Freddy, who they definitely hate. They don't.
I'm not a landowner.
By half.
Oh yeah, they think you're great. You leave them to their own devices. You show up to take your cut for owning the business now and then, and everything's super. Yeah, they tell you that they'll see you in season 8.
Sure. Oh, hey, do you know any chemists in town?
Ooh, he tries really hard to think of some. No. He wishes he did, but a lot of the people, when the big starvation was going on, left. He used to know some. He'd like to get some chemists and stuff because they use certain powders and things like that in blacksmithing, and he would love to get a new chemist. So if you can find one and get him to set up shop here, maybe buy a chemist shop, put a chemist in it, he's all in for that. He says he could start having his people look around for a building and stuff close by because there's still plenty of buildings they could try to get you one.
Okay, I'll think about that.
All right.
So thank you. I say pleasantries and we leave.
You guys bugger off.
So, using Streetwise, I want to look for
an illegal chemist. A what?
A cooker.
Oh, meth?
Oh, I thought you were looking for something else
Sure.
entirely.
Give me.
Still a fucking chemist.
Yeah, it is kind of a chemist. Well, with Streetwise, it has to be illegal shit, and he fucking knew the one kind of illegal chemist. So, Chris, give me a Streetwise roll. I know that you are. Right, he takes you to his cooker. This is the guy he buys his meth from. All right, the guy's like, he's all fucked up. Look, he's like, doctor.
Perfect. This is the kind of guy we like.
Yes,
So, hey,
doctor.
do you think you can refine this for us? I show him the fucking the unicorn blood.
You want me to step on it?
No, I want you to refine this for me.
Yeah, but then if we refine it, you gotta step on it. That way you get more out of it.
No, I just want it refined down.
That's sort of the opposite of refining.
Yeah. I'm used to stepping on things. I'm not really used to refining it. I could give it a try, but it may destroy the sample if I don't make it work. What is it?
It's gonna go. It's gonna go away soon anyway.
Okay. What is it?
What is it?
Should I
It's
taste a
unicorn
little bit?
blood.
I'll be serious. Everybody knows unicorns are extinct.
No, this is from the last unicorn.
Oh. Oh. Do you have the horn?
Unfortunately, no.
You know, you can do great things with the unicorn horn. It's good for keeping the yang up.
Luck yoing?
He attempts to cook it down, refine it, do strange chemical things to it. He tries really hard because he goes, money. How much money am I going to get?
How much you want? Less.
Give me a bargain roll plus 10. He goes,
I fail.
And he goes, 10 gold.
Okay.
Cooking, he says, cooking it down. Here you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
He gives you this fucking, it looks like silver cocaine. A little bit of silver cocaine. And it's in the, if you start it, I'll give you a refill.
Oh, it's so tempting.
He gives it to you in a little paper packet with a razor blade included.
I'll give him 10 gold. There you go.
That was worth 10 gold.
Make a note that you know a drug cooker who's some insane babbling street person thing.
Okay.
Of course, you can't go to a fucking regular chemist. You gotta go to fucking off his tits on drugs McGee, yeah.
Hey, Doc, do you think you'll know anything about the other black stuff?
Oh, I showed him this other black stuff.
Racist, he tells Freddy. Which black which stuff are you showing him now?
The black goo.
Oh, he checks it out, does some stuff on it, and he goes, liquefied, diseased corpulence. Give you 2 gold for it.
Okay.
Cha-ching. I think I can use this.
What would you use it for?
Spreading virulence,
Oh, okay.
poisoning my enemies,
Excellent.
maybe as a party favor.
So,
Huh?
tell me what happens when you do so.
Very well.
How many doses is this anyway? I show at the unicorn blood.
It's about a sugar cube's worth.
Oh, okay.
He says, I don't know. I've never snorted unicorn blood before. That's why I put in the razor blade, just in case you wanted it.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You'll have to find one other thing to do that with, though.
Oh?
A fairly clean public toilet seat.
Not hooker's tits.
Chopping it up on those could prove a difficult thing.
No, you chop it up first, and then you make the line, and then.
Ah! I'll get you a prostitute right away, sir.
No. We're gonna wait for that.
Very well.
What's your name, by the way?
Off his tits, McGee.
Oh, if only that could be the title of the show.
Oh, now I gotta type up a new dude. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Gothic. NPCs. Good. Got it. Got a skill level and everything.
Okay. So, Office Monkey, do you know of anything that would counteract the black goo?
Yeah. I'd have to do experiments.
That way you can sell the cure to your enemies and make even more money.
Huh. It would take all this sample to do that with.
We can bring you more.
No, I have some I can sell you. Give me 4 gold for it, and another 20 gold, and I'll figure it out. Pay in advance. Half now, half tomorrow, and half on delivery.
What if it doesn't work? Do we get our money back?
No.
How about 10 gold total?
Give me a bargain roll.
I'll try to support your bargaining.
Sure.
He goes, come on, in the background.
Do it! I fail.
Can I chime in here with me also helping?
Sure.
Yeah. Nice.
You give him a plus 10. You look at him and go, it's a good deal.
It's a good deal. Take it. Fair deal.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah,
with
10,
his help, he goes, 10 gold,
Nice.
pay now, plus another 4 gold for the sample.
Alright, well, I have 7 on me. Doc, do you have the rest?
No.
We can get you more gold. Here's 7 now. We'll bring you back the rest in 2 hours.
I'll wait. He goes back to cooking meth or wherever the fuck he does for fun.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, we'll go somewhere private and,
Or actually, wait. I know what I can do for you. How about if I tell you the optimal amount for each dose that you're dosing out right now so you don't kill anybody, and then you'll make more money?
collaboration.
For all this, I show him the drugs that he has.
Oh, no, I don't mind if they die, dude. Well, wait, then I have less customers. Less customers is bad.
You want to cut it properly so that they don't die.
All right. Yeah.
They want.
And I want a kiss on the mouth.
Sure.
Not from him.
I roll my pharmacy and I cut it properly for him.
All right, no problem. He says,
Come on, Doc. Take one for the team, Doc. Oh, do you mind him? I point to push.
yeah, all right. Would you like to kiss the drug-addled, fairly toothless, probably diseased guy in the mouth?
Is this what we need to do to move this forward?
Yes. Come on, Doc. Please.
Okay, I'll give him a smooch and
All
we'll
right.
see how that goes here. Oh,
Wow.
it's a good smooch.
Yeah, you expected a quick peck on the lips. No, he did the whole thing, and the guy is like, wow. He says, I can feel him licking the back of my throat.
Okay.
He looks impressed.
So few teeth and yet so much smell.
No problem. He starts working on your thing to see if he can figure out the cure for. No, he can't.
Now, for fuck's sake.
He tried.
Unicorn blood, sure. But demon-possessed group, no. That's too much. Okay. Well, thank you for trying.
He goes, he winks at P as you guys leave.
Yeah, kiss him and forget him.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, you guys go where? This is pretty much the story of Freddy's life. You're just glad that you didn't have Papa Smurf with you.
Oh my god.
He'd have said, well, no kiss.
Good action.
Yeah, he'd have taken a shot in the mouth for it. Even though the guy just asked for a kiss, Papa Smurf would be like, no, but I'll give you a head. He'd be like, well, all right, yeah. It's not my fault that the party is the most perverted party I've ever had.
And here all this time I thought that Smurfette was the slut.
No, not in this world, I'm afraid.
All I think about is that old Flash fucking animation. Ridiculous.
What do you guys do now?
I'm trying to think.
You've got your sugar cube of unicorn blood. Pure, concentrated goodness. Which Doc really wants to snort for some fucking reason.
If only the great young dude was still alive.
Oh, yeah, he'd have been the one to hit all this. He'd have been such a useful contact. It's a pity he was never taken under the PC's wing, taken to a new place, etc. New shop set up, taken away from his self-destructive love interest, etc., etc., etc. Oh, well, I'm sure nobody came up with that idea.
Well, every time we do, they become inept. So
no, they just roll for shit. They try to be inept. Actually, the Great Yondoon was never inept, except for his heart got broken with a dagger. I mean, but it's still broken. Love is difficult. Actually,
so
I would say the doors
ahead.
at the embassy are extremely inept. They're not inept. I mean, they have inept kids that they leave there, but they're off doing shit. They become totally self-supportive. They're able to supply you guys with horses that you pretty much beat up, abuse, and then eventually lose. So they're doing fine. I wouldn't say they're all inept. I'd say that the ones that you suddenly realize you need out of nowhere and then go find some random fuck, those guys are inept.
No, those guys are inept.
Some.
Yeah, like the one we just... Yeah.
So, what else were you guys coming up with? Because you guys couldn't have done everything, like you had no other ideas going on. Because I really don't know how to do like a mass cleaning of anything like this. This is like, and it's magic, but it's not magic, and
basically nothing we did worked.
Kinley suggested like infusing a spell into an item and then using that to clean or cure all the animals. But, no one knows how to do that. We hypothesized about taking them to an anti-magic zone, but then, we still need to find them all and get them there. And even then, we don't know what happened to them. We thought about trying to summon the demon, like call him out. By the way, we'll go back to the Golden Waffle, by the way. So
you guys head back to the Golden Mile. The city is still under martial law, so you make it back before curfew. And they have a lot of posters, service, guarantees, citizenship, etc.
So,
but yeah, you hang out in the kitchen area of the Golden Wattle where they have a small private room for your use. They bring you food and drink and insist on you guys getting baths.
Some of us came up with maybe a kind of a ritual to maybe bring all the spirits into one place, but then we got a really bad feeling about that. Because there's no way for us to contain the spirits, necessarily. Yeah, as Push said, like, all the stuff we tried didn't work. And the stuff that did work, we're currently using. Like the golden wire, the cure poison spell. We tried salt, we tried iron, we tried all sorts of metals.
Pentagrams.
Badly drawn pentagrams, but still. Yeah.
And they weren't all bad.
I mean, because it reminds me of the demons from fucking Supernatural.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally tried to draw a circle of salt around one of them and see what happened. Didn't do anything. But they just fucked up. If only we had a magical demon-killing dagger, that would help.
I would like to point out that the bottle thing definitely worked. And by the way, Chris, it's your responsibility to keep track of what's in your bottle. Right now, one demon. Or cloudy essence of demon, however you want to phrase it. Demon cloud. Yeah, short.
I believe I remember Matt tried the thing with the salt, and they didn't. He moved a critter in a cage over the salt line, and it tried to avoid this going over the salt, but then the cage caught up, I think, and it just no.
Wait. How that? It tried to avoid the salt?
Tried to avoid going over the salt, I think.
You think? Okay.
They don't record their results. They just do tests until they find something that works every time.
Let's go back to the bar and actually try this. There's no point being in the gold bottle.
All right. Give me your luck roll to see if the trump to the barn still.
You can get cleaned up and then.
Yeah, you guys get all cleaned up. The Golden Wattle is delighted to provide. In fact, they suggest you guys sleep here tonight because you guys look like you could use a real bed.
So you've got work to do, but thank you.
What would be great would be a hot meal, I think.
Yeah, we had food.
Yeah, they give you a hot meal. As soon as you show up, they forced you into the baths, and then they got you a hot meal.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right,
Stay here tonight. I'm fine with that.
Excellent. You guys stay for the night, nice beds and stuff, clean sheets, comfortable. And this is just kind of like the downgrade area, for traveler. Basically, it's for the PCs and other doors. But Yeah, then a nice good breakfast, and then you're back at the barn that smells even worse now that you don't smell bad anymore.
Can I have something besides bacon and eggs, though?
Oh yeah, they understand. They all fucking spent a lot of time in Burlington, so yeah, they get
By
you.
the way, I use the spray bottle to clean the armor with.
Okay,
So,
no problem. You're all cleaned up. Is it never full spray bottle, or is it about half empty now?
ever full.
Ah, damn it. All right, so now the weird thing is at the barn is a salt shaker that says it's property of where? Arby's. Yes.
Okay. Where the hell did you get that from?
Arby's. Apparently.
All right. So
why don't
the
we
Arby's
grab
logo on
some
it.
salt before we go back?
And Chris has brought an extra bag of salt. Yeah. But you've also got now you can refill the Arby's salt shaker if you wanted to.
Well, I wanted a bunch of salt, not like this much salt. Like I want salt.
You've got a bag of salt about this big, which is it's pretty much all the salt they could spare.
You want enough salt to assault somebody.
hey,
Ooh.
You are fired, sir.
It's harsh but fair.
okay. So what was the experiment you tried? Recreate it for me.
I believe it was a circle of salt around a cage with an animal in it, an infected animal, and he slowly moved the cage out of the circle.
All right, I'm gonna find like a rat or something, remove the golden wire, draw a circle on the ground of salt, and do that same thing.
No problem. It does as he said, where it's like, nope, fuck, and you take it out of it.
Huh.
You notice that a couple of the animals in the cages look like they have had salt poured on them.
Yeah. And it didn't really seem to do much. Electricity also did not seem to have much effect.
The salt circle definitely irritated the animal.
But in what way? Oh.
Well, general irritation, I would say.